This is the biggest game of the year, guys. I don't care if you're stuck in a traffic jam on 480. I don't care if you're stuck in a traffic jam on 71. I don't care if things are going smoothly on 77. You can sit there and go, oh, Ken, stop it. No, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Myles Garrett didn't get you excited. He's sacking everybody. Myles Garrett didn't get you excited. Nope. Carson Swessinger, you ain't getting hot in the shorts over him. No. Quinshawn Judkins, hell, you're getting cuss-out messages over comparing him to Nick Chubb. You know what can get you excited? Quarterback. Quarterback with a hell of a fan base. Because you've had all them things before. You've had a great defensive end for a long time. You had a great running back. You've had great linebacker play. And what's it got you? In the grand scheme of things, jack. But if a quarterback plays, and the quarterback plays well, that quarterback with that big-ass fan base, that quarterback with that fan base that some Browns fans might be loving, some Browns fans might be absolutely annoyed by, some Browns fans might want to hold on to forever, some Browns fans might want to shoo away forever. It doesn't matter. If he goes out there and he plays well on Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders, you, me, them, everybody gonna be excited on Monday morning. If you want pragmatism, if you want measured commentary, Monday morning at 6:01 is not your place. If he plays well and they win, and I'm not talking about stat lines, if he plays well and they win, this place is gonna be a zoo. You are going to have to put me in a seatbelt in this chair because I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to be even crazier than I sound right now. I'm dead ass serious. I want it more than I've wanted anything almost in my entire life, which, yes, can be pathetic and sad. But is it the truth? Hell, yes, it's the truth. I am tired of looking for quarterbacks. I am tired of rummaging the bottom of the barrel for quarterbacks. I am tired of looking and hoping for all these others. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to pick myself up and dust myself off and hope for this young man. The odds are stacked against you. Nobody thinks you're going to do well except for your own family and your fan base. I have my doubts. I'm terrified. Bring it home. Go out there, win, start something legendary, start something great, start your own story. Go out there and be excellent. Go out there and take this fan base where it deserves to be, watching a winner for years to come, please. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
This one sounded a little different than when we ushered Dylan Gabriel into the NFL.
I didn't think he had a high ceiling. I still don't. I don't know what I said about Dylan Gabriel, but I don't feel the same way about Dylan Gabriel.
You were expecting pain.
And I got it.
And you got it.
I got it. Zach Rhoda gave him hope. I'm going, this is hope? What's this? This guy's got a higher ceiling, folks. We can do this. And I hope. And if they don't, well, then I guess we'll get ready for the draft. But if they do, if they do, it all comes to fruition. All these guys that we sit there and go, well, at least we have him, at least we have him, at least we have that, at least we have this. It all comes together, guys. It all starts to happen. It all starts to happen. You know it and you feel it. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. If they just find the quarterback. If they don't, hey, then this season is going to be still even longer than it is, and 6 games is going to feel like it takes forever. Might be a little bit early, but I need it. I need it. My God, I need it, and I know you need it even worse. Because at least I get this where I can sit here and rant and rave and scream and yell and do all these things and work out my emotions through you. You guys don't even get that, and it is a privilege. I know that right now. I know it. I need it so bad. I am sick and bleeping tired of the losing and the embarrassment and having to wonder about the next generation of Browns fans, having to wonder about the Youngstown TV market. I am tired of it. And I need a winner. And the only way it's going to happen is if that quarterback plays well. We need a QB to play well, and Shedeur is the next one up, and I hope he's not the next one that's fed to the Lions. I'm being asked if I'm going to burn a couch. I will not be burning furniture on Sunday.
Why not?
Not going to burn furniture. I have a short week coming up. I can't. It's a whole thing, guys. It's not just, you don't just set a couch on fire and walk away from it. You got to do a lot of different things after it's done burning.
People over on Thursday, nowhere to sit. Burn
That's
all
true.
the chairs.
I do have an extra couch, but that one's like leather, and it's like, that don't burn well. Sorry. You wanted to bring attention to a clip you've seen on the internet here.
Oh, this is great. So yesterday was a total disaster for the Bills. Are they going to miss the playoffs too? Could we really have a playoffs without the Bills and the Chiefs? There's no way, right? That seems like mathematically impossible. But Buffalo loses last night. They have lost, 2 of their last 3. Okay, their record's, all right, they're 7-4. They still should be fine. But they looked disastrous last night. Josh Allen has started reverting back to some bad habits. He has been turning the ball over more. And last night he was sacked 8 times, including this, as heard on Amazon Prime Video.
Allen, look out from behind, avoids the sack. Still running around. Whoa, and down he goes back at the 24-yard line. Just relentless.
Ooh, down he goes.
He had multiple plays last night where he was going backwards, spinning, turning around, doing all the stuff that has been the biggest flaw on tape that people have mentioned when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. And so it invited the Shedeur fans to come out and say, but Josh Allen's doing it, and you guys love him. You want him to win the MVP every year. Mm-hmm. So, Kenny, is that a valid concern from the Shedeur fans?
If he was in his second game and he was doing that, we would have said the same thing about Josh Allen, because we did say the same thing about Josh Allen. I mean, his first few games of the NFL were absolutely abysmal, and he looked like every bit the bust that people thought he was going to be. They were absolutely the best thing that happened to Josh Allen was he got hurt his rookie year, and he was able to see the field and see things differently because he was a different quarterback when he came back. He really was. I mean, he's always been kind of a wild stallion, but if Shedeur Sanders goes out there and then becomes the MVP and then pulls a stunt like that, like Josh Allen did last night, because Josh Allen, that happens a lot to Josh Allen. We just don't talk about it that much. Yeah, we'll overlook that because Josh Allen has been the reason that his team has won in times. And if Shedeur Sanders becomes the reason that this team wins in certain times, I'm going to give him every benefit of the doubt that we give Josh Allen. It is earned. It doesn't matter about any of that. I'm going to the first NFL start. If Shedeur does that in his first NFL start, I'm going to be sick, and I know that people are going to make jokes about it, and we're going to have to deal with it. That's the way it works. That's how this goes. That's how this is how the internet works in 2025. And it's how it worked in 2018 when Josh Allen first started. So I know that some people want to get that off, and that's fine, but it's really incorrect because I would have said it about Josh Allen in 2018. And I'm sure I did. I think we were together at that time. Yeah, we definitely were. And I was definitely like, yeah, see, this is why this is why we had to go away from this guy. And ended up being wrong.
Well, look, Josh ended up being wrong. Josh did. He got off to a really rocky start in the NFL. And his first few years, it was kind of like, is this even going to be sustainable? Is this guy going to be a franchise quarterback? And then every year he was combining for 40 to 50 touchdowns every year. This year he's got 28 right now. Remember, he had 6 last week against, Baker and Tampa. And that's the difference. Like, sure, you can get away with the stuff that Shedeur in college was able to get away with against most teams. He wasn't able to get away with it against the elite teams that he played against. But against most teams, he's able to get away with it because he was able to turn the negative plays into also some spectacular, dazzling, positive plays. I think the major difference is just the size and total athleticism. Like Josh Allen is another creature. Like that guy, I don't know how long he's going to be able to get away with that in the NFL, but when that guy is running around and scrambling the way he does and taking on tacklers like he's like in his prime Ben Roethlisberger, but with way more speed. That's the difference. Shedeur doesn't really have that. But he doesn't have that build. If you've ever seen Shedeur just walking around, he kind of looks like a defensive back.
But what you just did is you did make me now make the comparison between a clip of, one is an imaginative thing of Shedeur Sanders because it hasn't happened. Hopefully it never happens. And the other one is what Josh Allen just did last night. But that's the issue that I have, and this is why I have such strong feelings about Sunday's game. Because, yeah, I'm going to celebrate like crazy on Monday if he plays well. I know we ain't out of the woods, guys. We got another one coming up against San Francisco, and they're a better team than the almost said a different word, than the Las Vegas Raiders. They're a much better team than them. But I'm going to be excited because I think that he's been able to overcome so much. And if he does, I'm going to be happy that I'm dead wrong about what I thought this was going to be on Wednesday. And I will be excited about his future and look into his future differently. But I'm going to tell you this is part of it, is that Josh Allen, over a course of years, has had to try to break habits. And he's going to have to continue to try to break habits because it's exactly what you said. He's got a rocket arm. He's got accuracy. He's got to get rid of the football. It still seems to be that same way. And I look at Shedeur Sanders and I go, okay, they were able to do this from Josh Allen from 2018 through 2025 and beyond. This is something you always work on. I can't just expect it to be done in 3 days. That's why I don't want to have a whole referendum on the guy based on what just this game is. And that's what bothers me so much about, well, Shedeur, if he goes out there and he doesn't play well, they're going to go right back to Dylan Gabriel. I'm going, no. If it affects his entire personality and affects his psyche, let's have that conversation. But if we're just figuring it out this year with these young guys, if that's the way I have to look at this, and I'll accept reality, then I'm not going back to that. That doesn't get me going either. If neither are the answer, then fine, neither are the answer. But I'm not just going to go back to that because of one bad day. And if they do it, yeah, I'll raise hell.